This is going to be a quick little recap of this 1 to 33.5 trade I took today on MES. Only one contract because unfortunately I was pretty much done with trading for the day and just wanted to see it play out. Because I put it on my story, I posted a reel that this area right here, you can go back to my Instagram and see that I basically called it out. I said I wanted to see a break and retest. We didn't get the retest, but I said I had conviction in the short. Well, I said if we see absorption first, then I would want to take a long. But we didn't really get true absorption. If I wanted to see aggressive buying step in, the CVD divergence was against that, since the sellers that made this leg were more aggressive than the buyers that made this leg. So it wasn't really, yes, these big sellers got absorbed, but it wasn't clear enough absorption with clear enough aggression to where I wanted to take this. I think I did take a long, but I got a broken even. Again, tiny contracts. I wasn't really convinced in this trade. I would add to it if we respected off of this low volume node right here, rebalanced, went higher. I would just add to it and make it a full position. But we never got that, and I just got broken even on that long right there. So this long, I don't think it was done because we did get the nice reaction, but like the CVD divergence, I'm gonna just trail it. I'm gonna just break even. I don't even care because it's probably gonna hit me back and collapse down, which is what we got, and that's gonna be the trade I talk about here, the main one. So we had a major put wall right over here. I don't know exactly where it was. I'm gonna just do that again. If you go back to my Instagram, you can see it all. And this was a major put wall on QQQ, and we had SPY's gamma flip. Now, if you know anything about GEX and gamma, you know that the gamma flip is a highly responsive zone, because as soon as we get under it, it turns to negative gamma, which means the dealers and the big boys will now add to the sells instead of reversing it. So above all of this, we were positive gamma, which is why we were chopping up. This was just Trump speaking, but I expected chop throughout the day. I think we opened in yesterday's value right here. Well, Friday's. But I was expecting a mean reverting environment until we got and broke below this level. So when we broke below the level with aggression, these sellers were back into winning positions, which means they're more likely going to add to it instead of get out of it. Doesn't make sense. I wanted to see a collapse down, which is fortunately exactly what we got. Oops, it was 7.5. If we look at the footprint, heavy selling, some bounds. So I had a really tight stop because I knew if we just went lower, didn't really see acceptance below negative gamma, we were just gonna rip back up, and it was gonna be just act as a support basically. Now this little chop right here gave me a good stop loss to put it just right above. Yes, there's a fair value gap here that could have mitigated, but because we were already negative gamma, I didn't want to see this. That would be honestly bad for negative gamma. I just want to see the collapse, like I said. I just want to see short just down, which is pretty much what we got except for this little up candle right here. But these are big candles for ES over here, especially at this time of day. This is already, what, 11? No, 12 Eastern. This is lunch or something. I don't know, because it's my time. But I was basically off gamma, off the order flow. Lots of aggressive selling. Buyers just got cooked every time. So I could have just added to it if it was set a real position. But I was done trading basically after this break even. I just want to take a short to prove my point that gamma levels really do work. And by the way, if you want to actually see the short, this is actually what I took, and I have video proof of it. So, and that's my trade. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. Get GEXRadar if you want, or Mentor Q, or whatever you want to use. But if you use GEXRadar, the code 56trades takes 10% off of the cost of it. So might as well go get GEXRadar and save yourself some money using my code. I appreciate any support, and thank you.